northwestern British Columbia, land of great valleys, rivers, plateau, and mountains. At the fountainhead of such major rivers as the Stikine, Nass, and Skeena is a remote area known as the Spatsizi. This territory, bounded by the Clapan and Stikine rivers, was thus named long ago by Indians who, seeing goats rolling in the red dust of mountain slopes, labeled it Spatsizi, land of the red goat. Once you enter this land, either by the Clapan or Stikine, you're in a raw wilderness, inhabited only by highly specialized subarctic and alpine species of mammals and birds. They alone have evolved to withstand the rigors of this awesome environment and survive in this unique ecological unit embracing 3,816 square miles between 57 and 58 degrees north latitude. Below lies the broad, high valley of the Spatsizi River, and above it, the Red Mountain from which the area got its name. Beyond, stretching for 61 miles, rise the marginal grasslands of the plateau, windswept, treeless, bare, rolling and interspaced with basins, sweeping away to the north to fall in a series of bluffs to valleys and lakes. And in the south, dropping to the shores of Coldfish Lake. Coldfish Lake, located between the northern fringe of the Eagle Nest Range and the Spatsizi Plateau, is 4,000 feet above sea level. Ice leaves the lake in mid-June, and by September, winter has begun to set in again. It was now July, and the lake would be my base camp for the summer. My name is Charles Guiguet. As a biologist with the provincial government of British Columbia, I had special reasons for making this trip to the Spatsizi. The Spatsizi was one of the blanks in the biological mosaic of our province, and I was anxious to find out more about this vast region and various species of wildlife likely to occur in it. The work would have to be done quickly. It was a pleasure to meet the other Indians who were to be my guides. They were members of northern tribes, wiry, intelligent people with a natural genius for self-sufficiency. The moccasin made from caribou hide was a fine example of their industry. Much of our time was spent riding through the scenic loveliness spread from sky to sky as we continued our studies. And so we rode among the endless hills and valleys. Summer haunt of the Osborne caribou come to feed on various plants. This is the time for growing antlers, for sleeping, and perhaps for satisfying one's innate curiosity. And the willow ptarmigan, an alpine grouse. Away up in the hills, where the cold winds blow and a horse can sink belly deep in the rock-covered gumbo, we located a band of stone sheep. Nature has given the stone sheep a pair of wonderful eyes with which it can spot the slightest movement miles away. But by keeping out of sight and off wind, we were privileged to a rare sight. A shy creature, the stone sheep prefers the higher places, close to rocky inclines, ledges, and steep slopes to which it retreats when disturbed. It is, by necessity, a sure-footed creature, possessed of superb agility and balance. Certain areas containing various mineral salts, called licks, are visited regularly by the sheep. The material, scooped out and eaten, apparently supplies something needed in their diet. September. The days were shorter now. The nights colder, with a crisp bite not felt earlier in the season. Winter had already come to the distant mountain peaks, and autumn to the lower plateau where fall-fattened sheep meandered to still lower reaches. The caribou, resplendent in their winter coats, were banding up and migrating from widespread summer range to breed and to seek sanctuary on wintering grounds in the wooded valleys of the Stikine. All this began some 10,000 years ago. And as I watched, I pondered. I pondered on the destiny of this masterpiece of nature, this wondrous complex of land, plant, and animal, this Spatsizi. I wondered how much longer it had in the path of man's inexorable encroachment. I wondered how man would keep his trust with this God-given land.